beaches, and parachuting onto islands, boarding ships for search and seizure operations.
The US military is reportedly planning a massive troop deployment in West Asia, and this is to bolster their operations against Iran. Iranian military says that it is ready, daring US forces to come closer and find out.
What happens when the world's most powerful military quietly moves thousands of elite Marines into one of the most dangerous regions on Earth? No official declaration of war, no massive headlines announcing invasion, and yet an amphibious assault ship built for war is now carrying thousands of US Marines toward the Middle East, the USS Tripoli, a floating airbase, a rapid invasion platform, a symbol of something far bigger, because this isn't just a deployment, it's a message, a signal, and possibly the opening move in a conflict that could reshape the entire Middle East. For weeks, tensions between the United States and Iran have been rising. Missile strikes, drone warfare, proxy battles across multiple countries, and now a massive military buildup. Thousands of troops are being repositioned, airstrikes are increasing, and behind the scenes, strategic decisions are being made. According to recent reports, the United States has deployed thousands of Marines aboard the USS Tripoli, adding a powerful new force to the region. But why now? What is the real mission? And is this the beginning of a full-scale war, or something even more dangerous? To understand what's happening, you first need to understand the weapon being deployed. The USS Tripoli is not just a ship, it is an America-class amphibious assault ship, essentially a mini-aircraft carrier designed for rapid, flexible warfare. It carries the F-35B stealth fighter jets, attack helicopters, MV-22 Osprey tilt-rotor aircraft, and thousands of combat-ready Marines. This combination allows it to launch airstrikes, deploy troops, and conduct amphibious assaults, all from the sea. In military terms, it's called a Marine Expeditionary Unit Platform. In simple terms, it's a mobile invasion force. Reports confirm that between 2,000 and 3,500 Marines are part of this deployment, with some estimates even higher depending on reinforcements. And these aren't ordinary troops. They are trained for rapid assault missions, embassy evacuations, special operations, and limited ground warfare, which raises a critical question. If this isn't preparation for combat, then why send them? The answer lies in the timing. This deployment didn't happen in isolation. It came during one of the most volatile periods in the Middle East in years. The conflict between Iran and a U.S.-aligned coalition has already spread across multiple countries, disrupted global oil supply, triggered missile attacks across the region, and caused thousands of casualties. Even more concerning, Iran has threatened retaliation if U.S. ground forces enter the conflict. At the same time, the U.S. is increasing its military options, not committing to war, but clearly preparing for it. This is what military analysts call strategic ambiguity. You don't declare your next move. You make sure you're ready for every possible move. And that's exactly what the USS Tripoli represents. The USS Tripoli is specifically designed for beach landings. This means Marines could land directly on hostile territory, establish temporary control zones, conduct rapid withdrawal. However, this is one of the riskiest military operations possible. Iran's coastline is heavily defended, and modern warfare, including drones and missiles, makes such assaults extremely dangerous. Another possibility is rescue missions, intelligence recovery, evacuation of personnel. In fact, some reports suggest the U.S. may need to recover sensitive materials from conflict zones, including nuclear-related assets. These missions are highly classified, fast, and extremely dangerous. Sometimes, the goal isn't to fight, it's to prevent a fight. By placing a powerful force close to Iran, the U.S. sends a clear message: we are ready. And in geopolitics, readiness itself can be a weapon. History often remembers the moment when everything changed. Sometimes it's loud, explosive, impossible to ignore. But other times, it's quiet. A ship moves into position, Troops arrive without announcement, and the world doesn't realize what's happening until it's already begun. The USS Tripoli is now in the Middle East. Thousands of Marines are on board, and the world is watching, because the next move could define the future of this entire region.